Isaac Bishop brother hits harder.
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number one between Bishop and Cooper. Of course, Bishop, that's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper, and now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Bishop with a good shot to Cooper's body.
He's an inside fighter. He's going to have to keep those elbows a little tighter.
Move your head. A hammering hook to the head by Cooper. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number one. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. A lot of blood now coming from above that right eye of Andre Bishop. That cut that Cooper opened up is significant.
You know, some fighters handle punches all right. They get tested, you know, they get dropped, they get up, but they get cut. They don't handle that, they panic. We're going to find out now his mental state, how strong he is in that area. Does he handle this the way he needs to?
All right, let's throw the combinations. This fight is way too close. Let's throw the 1-2.
The real challenge here at the start of round number two is Andre Bishop protecting that cut above his eye. His trainer, Gus, was all over it, trying to get all the adrenaline in there, the Vaseline and the pressure to stop the bleeding. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Blocks the headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself. Cooper stunned and staggered. Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper, gets that right hand over Cooper's jab.
Keep it up!
Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Finish with the hook.
Good jab by Cooper. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top.
Keep working the body.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
It's okay. Pay him back.
And that's the end of round two.
That power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving now.
Keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out there. Don't save anything. Let it go.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Cooper's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Now you can see Bishop taking advantage of the countering opportunities,
Hey, let's
getting
go!
that right hand over Cooper's jab. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Halfway through this round.
Doing great.
Cooper's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper.
See some more head movement.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye.
Good work. Okay, relax. This fight is close. It's really close. Let those hands.
All right, come on, let's finish this. Keep going, just keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out there, right? Don't save anything, just let it go.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Bishop snapping that jab. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Hands up.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Cooper's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Great combination from Bishop. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Listen to me. I need you to keep busy. I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there.
Round number 5 has arrived. Cooper's opponent was able to get to him and stun him in that last round. Here we are early in this round. Let's see if he can get to him again.
Well, a lot about seeing if he's going to get to him is how he's been able to understand why he got hurt. Did his corner help him out and tell him, hey, you got hit with a left hook, keep that right hand high.
Good.
Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Andre Bishop. Wow, what an uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Wow, is he defensively sound. Bishop parries a punch, sends a punch.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's 2 problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
Teddy, you think this is the moment where Gus Carisi gives him the green light and says, hey, you got him right where you want him? I mean, Bishop got to his opponent there.
Not an experienced guy like Gus. He'll tell him, stay after him. You got him a little bit hurt. Keep pushing him downhill a little bit. But he'll tell him, do it the right way. Don't get careless.
Now, deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now, I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Bishop splits the guard with an uppercut. Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Move your head.
Good defensive skill. Cooper's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Cooper's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Cooper's in there clinching more now, it seems, Teddy. Is it me, or do you think he's clinching more after being hurt earlier?
Well, I think I'm watching a movie where, you know, in those prisoner war movies where they give you sodium pentothal. I think that's what the truth serum was called. And he's telling me the truth right now. Yeah, he is clinching more. He's not right.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Cooper.
Nice, nice.
And that's the end of round 6.
Pull ahead in. This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2, 3 more punches. Right?
Listen, you need to move your head.
Don't stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you have to.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Throws a counter punch there. Scored well with the hook. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get... Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. get away from that headshot with the block. Good, productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praised. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tight up.
Round 8 is underway. Cooper's out there. He's out there fighting this fight. But for how long? He's still damaged coming off that last round.
Yeah, Joe, I agree with you. I don't know that he had enough time to recover from that last round. What it's going to be up to is him defensively buy himself a little time, but believe it or not, it's up to his opponent. Does he go after him, or does he give him a chance to recover?
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Bishop's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Good block by Andre Bishop that time. He'd like to see more of that. Bishop's defense is paying off now. Big shot. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
It's almost done.
Calm down. Calm down. Breathe. Breathe. He caught you with your hands down. Come on now. Hands up. Hands up. You don't need that. Throw that away.
Bishop's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner, did they revive him? Did they do their job during that minute rest?
Look at that combination by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving around the ring.
Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Keep that head moving.
Halfway through the 9th round. Bishop's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Andre Bishop. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. And that's the end of round 9.
I want combinations. You're landing one shot, but I need to see 3 or 4 punches. You know, this fight is too damn close for us to be lazy with our punches. Okay.
You can do this. You can win this. We don't want this to go to the cards, okay? Go for the knockdown.
No doubt about it, this is close on the scorecards, but who can separate themselves here in this final round? Andre Bishop is determined to be that guy.
This is what he's visualized when he first put the gloves on me. He's thought about this in training, in road work, when he's been doing the bag work, those kind of... It comes down to the last round. He has to pull it out the moment.
Good block by Andre Bishop.
Hit the body.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cooper. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Bishop's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Just a minute to go in this bout. Protecting his head well with his guard.
1-2, 1-2.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Well, this was a very, very good fight. Close, he had to gut it out, but Andre Bishop, cut eye and ball, gets the decision win over Dwight Cooper.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.